Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, we are going to talk about SBR, short barrel rifles, SBS, short barrel shotguns, and the big beautiful bill. Because as we know, January 1st, the taxation on those items goes from $200 down to $0. What many of you may not know, and I don't even know if Congress even contemplated this when they were kicking around all these ideas, is that because of a loophole in the tax code, you may actually be able to purchase short barrel rifles and short barrel shotguns at a much more affordable rate than the standard length rifles and shotguns. We'll explain all in just a moment. So today, let's get you all educated and let's talk about the hidden bargain in purchasing your first SBR. Okay, America, we are talking about the $0 taxation, which goes into effect January 1st on short barrel rifles and short barrel shotguns. Now, I recognize that many states have already outlawed short barrel shotguns and some states have outlawed some short barrel rifles. For the folks here in Washington, if you believe that there is an outright ban on short barrel rifles, you are incorrect. There is not. There is a ban, however, on any semi-automatic short barrel rifle. But if you were to, for whatever reason, want to get a lever action, bolt action rifle with a barrel less than 16 inches, those would still be legal under Washington state law so long as you lawfully have gone through all the correct federal channels. Now, here's the thing you need to understand, okay? Form 1s, which is the making tax, or Form 4s, which is a transfer tax, so you're either making an NFA item or you're accumulating an NFA item, used to cost $200 at the time that the making occurred or the transfer occurred. That goes down to $0. What a lot of you may not be aware of is Internal Revenue Code Section 4181 adds an automatic federal excise tax of 10% on all handguns and 11% on all other firearms and ammunition. Now, here's the kicker, and this is the little loophole, and again, I don't know whether anyone contemplated it, I don't know if they realized this was going to happen, but this is the reality of where we sit today. Under the Internal Revenue Code, Section 4181, that provides that 10 or 11% excise tax, any item governed by the NFA is exempt from that. Why? Well, because you were already getting tapped out an extra $200 in taxes, which means that effective January 1st, there will be short barrel rifles and short barrel shotguns available on the market that will not be subject to the 11% excise tax that the federal government imposes under their Internal Revenue Code. Now, I want you to be aware of this for a couple of reasons. Number one, many of you may decide to finally dip your toes into the NFA waters come the first of the year. Great. I want to give you as much information as you can possibly have so that you are an informed and educated buyer when you go out there and do it. Secondly, and I don't think there are many companies that will do this, but we saw this during the pandemic too. When there is a high demand for items, there are some companies who will gladly jack prices and stick it to the lawful, responsible gun-owning American. And you need to be aware of what the prices are now. You need to be aware of the cost associated therewith. And you need to be aware of the taxation that will be incurred or the taxation that you avoid so that you can make up your own mind whether or not these retailers and or manufacturers are gouging prices on us. But at the end of the day, America, if you are interested in dipping your toes into the short barrel shotgun or short barrel rifle waters, there may never be a better time to do it and a more affordable time to do it than right after the first of the year. Listen, if you guys got any questions about this or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment rights, you guys should know how to get a hold of Washington Gun Law by now. But if you don't, that's okay, because that information is down there in the description box. If you got an idea for a video we should be doing around here, you click on that link right there and you tell us all about it. If you want to subscribe to our monthly newsletter, the ability to do all of that is down there in the description box. And then finally, and most importantly, America, let's everyone remember that part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay safe. why in the year 2024 should anybody even think about having self-defense protection? Because, 25 years ago, we would have never had this conversation. So what's different today?
Bill, we really saw a need a number of years ago when the volatility and divisiveness of our country started to change drastically. And we, by the way, are gun people protecting gun people. We
Right.
come from a significant gun background.
Right to bear. That's right. Legal protection for self-protection. Listen, good lawyers aren't cheap. Cheap lawyers aren't good. You're not truly prepared unless you have right to bear back you. You will always get an attorney-answered hotline, so you will always have a confidential phone call. There are no cap limits for either civil or criminal defense. This covers all forms of self-defense. So from a fist to a firearm, from a fat lip to a dead body, you are covered, and you will have some of the nation's most passionate 2A attorneys in your corner fighting for you. And right now, if you visit my friends at protectwithbear.com and you use the promo code WGL, you will receive 10% off. Listen, you need to protect yourself so that you can protect them. Visit my good friends at protectwithbear.com.